few weeks ago in a few videos back. This video to be exact, I said, the time the last first date I went on, I spent $500 on just the food, petrol sold separately, and I picked that girl up and dropped her off at her house. The key words to remember are, the last first date I went on. Little did I know this particular video would get me in hot water with a girl or two that I've dealt with out here complaining on some, why didn't you take me out on a proper first date? How come you didn't take me out on a 500 Rand experience date? First of all, I do not contradict myself. I ain't been on a wine and dine restaurant first date in years. A couple of years to be exact. Second of all, half the experiences that I've shared on my channel date back to when I was young, dumb, full of cum. Sometime back in 20 BC, before COVID. Back when I didn't discriminate with the D. Back then, anyone could get it. Now I have standards. Back when I used to be a serial dater. Before dating apps were a new way to meet new people. Also, back then, I didn't have half the responsibilities that I have now. So I was very wasteful with money. And now, things need to make financial sense in order for me to spend money. And due to my serial dater ways, I have accumulated a whole lot of stories with girls. And those stories have turned into experience. And from those experiences, I've learned that first dates with a person you do not know are not worth it. They're not worth your time. Those dates became a waste because I didn't get the results that I wanted. All because girls would oversell themselves on these picture-perfect dates. Then they start to show you their true colors once time, emotions, money has been invested. And at that point, it's too late to turn back because you already caught some feelings and you've already over-invested. You're already in it. You've already caught emotions. You've already wasted money. You've already wasted time. All to get nothing. Not even get laid. And looking back now, women have proved to me that I made the right decision by not going on traditional dates. All because now they abuse the dating system. I have zero interest spending my money on a woman going on dates weekly with multiple dudes. I'm competing for a time with another dude that's competing for attention. No thank you. I will pass. What I would personally rather do is ask a girl. What we'd rather do as modern man is ask a girl, when are you coming over?
Come over to my place and Netflix and shit.
Come to my place and I'll cook us dinner.
So yes, I would rather ask a girl, when are you coming over? Let's Netflix and chill. And what's interesting about this theory is ever since I started giving girls the bare minimum, I've actually seen more results than when I used to spend my money being a serial dater. Till this day. And now that I think about it, that's how all my relationship starts. She comes over, she gives me the booty butt cheeks, and then next thing we start going on dates. So I got triggered by a call from a girl I used to kick it with, who got triggered and got into her feelings all because I said, the last first date I went on, I spent 500 Rand on a date on a girl where I picked her up and dropped her off at home. And she was on some, why did you do that for me? Why did you do that for me? Who is this girl? As if she would know her. That time it's a date that happened 4 or 5, if not 6 years ago. Forgetting that the first ever date she's ever been on was because of me. And I paid for it. It was none of that 50-50 stuff. Because I don't do 50-50 dates with girls. Either I pay or she pays for it. And sure, I did take her out on this date after months and months of us just being indoors. And me blowing her back out. And the only reason why she's throwing this tantrum is I may or may have not ghosted her after she pulled a stunt on me. On which maybe I may have been the problem because I have a habit of ghosting people when they do me wrong. Ish, I'm sorry. Bad habits die hard. But anyway, thank you for taking the time to listen to me throw a little bit of a tantrum about my shenanigans and what I put these girls through and justify myself out here. Drop me a like if you also agree with me that, yo, you would prefer doing the whole Netflix and chill before you do the whole restaurant date where you have to spend a whole bunch of money on someone that you barely know or have guarantee or be there in your life after you spend all that money on them. God damn. And I will see y'all the next time I decide to throw a tantrum. Whoa.